Deze reis is begonnen in Ethiopië, waar we allemaal vandaan komen. Ooit zijn onze verre voorouders uit Afrika vertrokken om vele generaties later Europa te bereiken. Ik leg hun lange tocht opnieuw af en volg de route die zij hebben gevolgd. Van het gebied waar het menselijke avontuur begon, naar de plek waar ik vandaag woon. Het is een reis door woestijnen en miljoenen steden. Door arme en rijke landen. Door democratieën en dictaturen. Een reis van Ethiopië naar Europa. Ik wil weten hoe mensen langs de route naar hun verre neven uit het westen kijken. En ben al even benieuwd naar wat wij zijn kwijtgespeeld op onze lange weg naar het Avondland. Ik heb een week lang het noorden van Ethiopië verkend en keer terug naar de hoofdstad Addis Abeba. Ethiopië is het enige Afrikaanse land dat nooit werd gekoloniseerd. De Ethiopische keizers hebben zich altijd met succes verdedigd tegen Europese pogingen om hier de baas te komen spelen. De laatste keizer van Ethiopië was de legendarische Haile Selassie, die zoveel uitstraling had dat hij onder zwarte Jamaicanen zelfs een nieuw geloof deed ontstaan: het Rastafarianisme. Rastafaris beschouwen Haile Selassie als de zwarte Messias en Ethiopië als het beloofde land, waar op een dag alle onderdrukte zwarten uit het westen naar zullen terugkeren. In een buitenwijk van Addis Abeba neemt onze tolk Daniel me mee naar een gemeenschap van Rastafaris die de stap hebben gezet. Ik maak kennis met Joe, Raz en Capo. Ze komen uit Jamaica, hebben alle drie in Engeland gewerkt en wonen sinds kort in Ethiopië. Raz kan zijn bewondering voor de laatste keizer niet verbergen.
Yeah, Ethiopia has a magic, you know, and how I learned this magic is through Haile Selassie.
What has the country taught you?
It has taught me to be a child again. Definitely. Relearning. Morality, justice, equity, you know, high standards, you know, that His Majesty taught the world, you know, collectiveness, you know, yeah, one for all for one, you know.
It groomed me into who I am now and to know who I'm supposed to be, you know, and it gave me a lot of, you know, hope and stuff.
Right. But if you want to make it in music business, the last thing you want to do is move to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
If you're in the UK, I mean, that's the Walhalla of...
For me, to make it in the music business means making music.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. You know, everything else comes later.
There's no ambition for you guys?
There is a lot of ambition, because I've lived in America. Yeah, I've DJ'd in America, you know, tried to make money here and there in America, which is it's faster out there.
And you don't consider it a temporary stage? Like,
It's a forever stage.
I don't want to spend my whole day here.
Why would you? Why did you choose Belgium?
I was born there, I never chose it.
All right. But still, you know the magic of Ethiopia. Even though I like how you're asking these mighty questions, but you know the magic of Ethiopia, you know the history, you know the reality. So this is really the full. Let's just use one example, Lucy. one of the oldest human that we know forward. So we know how long Ethiopia predates the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? Not bragging, but only for teaching. You know, that is our job, you know, yeah. And if the rest of the world is willing to learn, then she's perfect. If she's not, then she's a stubborn child, which will get spanked.
And you're going to take care of that.
No, not me, my father, His Majesty. You know? Everything is preordained. You know?
De Rastafaris maken niet alleen muziek, maar bekommeren zich ook om het lot van straatkinderen uit de buurt. Mama Testa verhuisde 5 jaar geleden van Jamaica naar Addis Abeba en vond hier haar ware roeping.
Nice flower.
So do we have some talent here?
We have amazing talent.
Yes?
Yes, we do. Look at this one. This one is like an abstract. Abstract. It's all about the atmosphere.
Indeed. This can be framed just like that.
Absolutely.
Na het tekenen krijgen de straatkinderen van Mama Desta zoals elke dag een warme maaltijd.
For us as Rastafarians, repatriating home, this is what it's about. You know, we take a creed that says, hungry be fed, naked be clothed, sick nourished, aged protected, and infants cared for. And so this is what we're here doing.
Beautiful.
Doing it through the arts.
Beautiful.
Old pirates, yes, they rabbi, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But
Brilliant
my
The slave trade.
Brilliant book.
Not the brightest page in history, right?
And this has a very economic slanted analysis of the whole thing. It's really brilliant.
This is the core of the Rastafari philosophy, to the movement back to the
Africa.
country of origin.
Absolutely. And you know, it's not just in a physical sense, but in a spiritual and cultural sense, the whole repatriation. Because even if we physically come back, we still have to mentally come back into the African space, the African mental state of being.
Was moving here, did it feel like saying goodbye to the West or importing the West to this place?
For many of us, it was definitely goodbye. Farewell, c'est la vie, ciao, and with joy, because especially for Black people, you know, we know out in the West some of the discriminatory practices and things that go on. So coming home to Africa, even though there's challenges everywhere, just that burden of being discriminated against for the color of your skin or the way you wear your hair is like you just breathe a sigh of release.
So you sound not really optimistic about the future
Of the West?
for Black people in the West, like you know, ongoing discrimination.
No, I haven't seen any indication to make me really feel hopeful at this point. And even with Obama being elected, I've not seen anything that makes me say, yes, I can see this on the horizon.
Because we like to convince ourselves in the West, we are the continent of tolerance, of openness.
Absolutely. And what's happening is that we're seeing these two ends of the spectrum, one end being total racism and discrimination that says, I don't like you because of your color of your skin and this and that. Now we have embraced almost color blindness under the umbrella of multiculturalism, in a sense. It says, oh, I don't see a color, you're just a human being. I want you to see my color, but I don't want you to see it in a negative way. So that's my concern is, let's find the middle ground.
Hoewel Ethiopië nooit werd gekoloniseerd, vind je overal in Addis Abeba sporen van Europese invloed. De kathedraal van de Drievuldigheid dateert uit 1941 en doet me nog het meest denken aan een 18e-eeuwse barokkerk. Binnen valt me ook op dat alle figuren in de glasramen blank zijn. Ik spreek er de kerkbewaarder over aan.
Yes, it's really a very good question. This, not only you, some Africans and Afro-Americans to ask me as to why all these pictures, glass tin pictures are white. Because these glass tin pictures were painted in Belgium. That's why they're all...
In my country?
Yes, that's why they all look European. That's the reason.
And that doesn't disturb people here?
No, not at all. All what we know is it's a spiritual effect. Mm-hmm. We don't care about colors.
Het elegante station van Addis Abeba is dan weer van Franse makelij. Hier vertrok ooit de drukke spoorlijn naar buurland Djibouti. Maar uit het Franse station vertrekken geen treinen meer. En wat ik achter de mooie façade te zien krijg, is tekenend voor de tanende invloed van Europa in dit deel van de wereld. Overal in Addis Abeba staan gebouwen in de steigers. Maar het zijn niet langer de Europeanen die het gezicht van de stad bepalen. Voor zijn grote projecten krijgt Ethiopië vandaag hulp uit een ander werelddeel. De aanleg van bruggen en wegen is hier volledig in handen van Chinese bedrijven. Ik stap uit bij een van de vele werven waar Chinese opzichters de plak zwaaien.
Belgian National Television.
In UK?
No, Belgium.
Belgium.
You know Belgium?
Belgium.
Belgium. Brussels. It's between, you have Holland. Holland, France. In between.
Okay.
In between.
Okay.
It's easy to work here?
Easy.
Easy to work with Ethiopian people also?
Some people good, but some people really not good.
No? In what way?
Before 5 months, I work here. Before 5 months, we lost 40 new tires. 40 new tires by the drivers. Yes, these drivers did this as the thieves. Yes.
The driver stole the tires?
Yes.
Wow.
40. 1 week we lost 20 tires.
So what did you do about it?
Just 1 week.
So what did you do about it?
Nothing. We go to the police office, but it's not useful.
Good road?
Difficulties.
Difficult?
Yeah, you look.
And you work every day?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
No holiday?
No holiday.
No holiday?
No holiday.
Sunday holiday?
Sunday, but no. Sunday is working. It's work.
Sunday also working?
Yeah, also work.
Sunday, no holiday.
Sunday working?
Yeah.
Wow. How many hours?
More than 10 hours.
More than 10 hours?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
7 days a week?
Yeah.
Anything to say?
You know, after 6 months, I must finish all the work.
Yeah. In 6 months will be finished.
So must everything work.
Yeah.
Het Chinese werkritme is nieuw voor de Ethiopiërs en vergt volgens mijn tolk Daniel een hele aanpassing.
We Ethiopians, we have so many holidays. If we use those holidays for working, we can be rich where the rest of the world is.
Is that something new for Ethiopians?
Totally new.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why some people are stay complaining about. But we need to struggle where the rest of the world is. We're down. We need to
lagging
up.
behind, yes.
Lagging behind. We need to up.
So the Chinese are a blessing to Ethiopia?
Yeah. Our prime minister, he accepts the Chinese to teach. So we need more Chinese. Because of, we need roads, we need construction, we need like development in this country.
It's a big change, because there were times when it was the Europeans that came to Africa to tell the people here what to do.
Yeah.
Now it's the Chinese.
It's so, like Europeans, Americans, UK, they get a big confusion, like Chinese went to Africa to colonize or what? But we need development. The Europeans, they give us food, but they don't show us how to cook.
So the Chinese approach is better than the European ever was?
Of course, yeah. He teaches, then we let them go. Then after that, we do ourselves.
We verlaten Addis Abeba, deze keer voorgoed, en keren de steven naar het westen. Op het platteland van Ethiopië verloopt het leven volgens eeuwenoude tradities. Eén van die tradities is dat vrouwen het zware werk doen. We zijn op weg naar de Auramba, een commune die wil breken met de vastgeroeste patronen.
The Auramba community is quite different from the way we live. Their living style is humans are equal from Adam and Eve. Men's rights, children's rights, and they don't have mosque, they don't have church, but they believe that by one creator, God.
De stichter van de commune is de 65-jarige Zumra.
Salam. Thank you for having us here.
እዚህ አብረን እዚህ ስለቆየን አብረን ደስ ብሎናል።
Thank you.
De plek ademt vrede en harmonie. Ik vraag Zumra wat hem tot de oprichting van de gemeenschap inspireerde.
በሰው ልጆች ላይ የማየው ነገር ነው። ከእናቴና ከአባቴ ከዚያም በህፃናቶች ላይ የሚደረገው ከዚያም የወደቁ ሰዎችን በማየት ከዚያም ሰውን ሰው ሲዋሸው ሲሰርቀው ሲቀማው ሲደበደው ሲገለው በማየት ይህ ነገር ለምንድን ነው ለምን ሆነ መጥፎውን አስወግደን ሰላሙን ለምን አንዘረጋም ከሚል ተነስቼ ነው። የሰው ዘሮች ከአዳምና ሔዋን ላይ የመጣን መሆኑ እያለ በባይድነት እየተከፋፈለ ለጥላቻ መዳረጉ 13 ዓመት ሲሞላኝ አገር ለአገር ነው ያለው። ሀሳቤን የሚጋራይ ባገኝ ብዬ አገር ለአገር እየዞርኩ ነው የቆየው።
De Auramba-commune is in Ethiopië een uniek experiment. Ze is van niemand afhankelijk en de leden kunnen het werk naar eigen goeddunken organiseren.
In Ethiopia, this work only man, not work the women.
So this is exceptional.
But this one, man or women work here, not division for anything.
Equal.
Yeah, equal.
If you meet women from outside the community, what questions do they ask you about life here?
For example, about the equality also. How to work together, how to male to do, for example, to cooking something what or injera, how to doing a male, they said like this.
Maybe the other women from the outside world are a bit jealous?
No, they are
A little
not.
bit.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
ብዙ ሴቶች ከቤት ውስጥ እኩልነት የላቸውም። እኩልነት ሲባል ደግሞ ማለት ነው እኩልነት ሲባል የሐሳብ እኩልነት መሆን አለበት። በማንኛውም የንብረቷ ባለቤት መሆን አለባት፣ የገንዘቧ ባለቤት መሆን አለባት፣ የመማር እድል ማግኘት አለባት። ያን ሳይ የኔ ህይወት የተሻለ ነው እላለሁኝ። ምክንያቱም ይሄን ስለማያገኙ ሌሎቹ
Wie te oud is om te werken, hoeft zich in de Auramba geen zorgen te maken en kan tot het eind van zijn dagen op de steun van de gemeenschap rekenen. Ik maak kennis met de 72-jarige Tadessa en zijn vrouwen.
Salam. Salam no. Salam no. Salam no. Salam. Salam.
Tadessa was er vanaf de begindagen bij.
ሀሳባችሁን
64 አንስቶ በአቶ ዙምራ አማካኝነት ስንመጣ ስንሄድ እነሱ በዚህ እኛ ስንመጣ ተወዋካችሁ ምንድን ህዝባችን እየተራበ እየተጠማ እኛ እየበላን ድርብ እየለበስን እንደዚህ የሆነ አንድ እንጀራ በመላ እየበላን ተርቦ ተጠምቶ እኛ እንዴት ዝም እንላለን እያለ አቶ ዙምራ ሲያመካከረን ይኖር ነበር በልልኝ።
De Auramba is geen geïsoleerd eiland, maar laat iedereen uit de wijde omtrek van zijn voorzieningen gebruik maken.
The males belong to the community and the others can only use this.
People from the outside come here to have their crops ground.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how far these people have to walk with the donkey to their homes?
For example, in average, they coming 20 kilometers.
On foot?
Yeah, on foot.
Wow, that's hours of walking.
Yeah.
Daniel, would that be something for you? Walking 20 kilometers with a donkey to your home?
If it's flat, I can walk, yeah.
If your belly's flat, you mean?
The road is flat, I can walk.
Oh, the road.
Yeah, if it's a little hike, I can't.
Right.
Yeah. This is back to the centuries, what they're doing here.
Yeah.
These days, everyone goes to supermarket to buy flours, food, meat, and everything. But here in Auramba, totally different. Back to there is no civilization here. That's what they like.
De Auramba-gemeenschap is vandaag alom geliefd. Maar dat is volgens oprichter Zumra niet altijd zo geweest.
አገር ለአገር እየተንከለከልን የሞቱ ወገኖቻችን በየቁጥቋጦ ስራ ፈር እያለበስን እስከ 64 እስከ 93 ድረስ ግን ህይወትን መስዋዕት በማድረግ ስታገል ቆየሁ።
Have people accused you of wanting to destroy Ethiopian tradition and culture and importing strange foreign things, beliefs?
ይኸው ነው በጎ ስራ በጎ እንሆን፣ ውሸት ይጥፋ፣ ሌብነት ይጥፋ፣ ሰላም ይዘርጋ፣ ጠበስ ተካቸው ድረስ ተምድረገጥ ይወገድ ብዬ በተነሳውና የሴቶችን እኩልነት በዘረጋውበት ጊዜ ነው። ከዚያ ውጭ አይደለም። የሰው ባህላችን ሊያጠፋብን ነው የነበረ ባህላችን አጠፋ ከሚል ተነስቶ ነው ሰው ሊጣለኝ ይችላል።
Het is hartverwarmend en hoopgevend om te zien hoe de drang van de mens om het lot van zijn naaste te willen verbeteren even hardnekkig blijkt als de neiging om hem de duivel aan te doen. Laat in de middag houden we halt bij het uitgestrekte Tana-meer.
Wow. I must say, this view is a real surprise because Ethiopia, we think of desert, of dry, dryness, you know, and then you see a lake
Yes.
like this.
We have a lot of green places, you know, and also water bodies. We are rich, but we didn't use them. We didn't exploit the maximum potential of these water bodies, you know. 50% of the fresh water is here.
50%? Half of Ethiopia's fresh
the
water?
country, yes.
Wow.
It is Lake Tana. 3,150 square kilometer. And the only river that drains from the lake is Blue Nile.
The Blue Nile?
Yes.
That's a almost mythical sounding.
Yes.
The Blue Nile. And the Blue Nile goes to Sudan?
Sudan and then Egypt.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Mediterranean.
So Lake Tana is very important for not only for Ethiopia but also for Sudan.
For Sudan, for Egypt. So they are getting soil from Blue Nile also, pure soil. Yeah, they are just trapping the soil and they are producing whatever they want.
Voor de plaatselijke vissers is het Tana-meer van levensbelang. Wetenschappers houden de kwaliteit van het water dan ook nauwlettend in het oog. Volgens ecoloog Yihenyu Selassie is er reden tot ongerustheid.
Municipal wastes contain nitrate and phosphates. When these nitrate and phosphates, which are dissolved in water, are consumed by the algae, there will be algal blooming. This algal blooming, which gives a green color to the lake, can have a negative effect on the fish, because when the algal blooming is there will be consumption of more oxygen in the water, then there will be shortage of oxygen for the fish.
In the West, we are very aware of global warming, and the poor countries in the South that are suffering most from it. Is that the case with Ethiopia?
Ethiopia is contributing only about 0.08% of the total carbon emission. However, Ethiopia is the most victimized country in Africa. You can see that there is drought problems in Ethiopia. Recently, the drought recurrence is coming up to every 5 years. Before it was 10 years or 15 years. So,
doesn't that make you angry at the West?
Well, being angry will not bring any solution.
No, but I mean,
the solution must be dialogue, right? You can no more be dependent on the aid we are getting from elsewhere. So we have to work on soil and water conservation activities, forestation, and irrigation intensively. The other thing is population pressure also must be controlled. Okay, we have to go for
less children.
Yes, less children. Yes, we are already 75 million, so it's I think more than enough for Ethiopia.
It's enough for Ethiopia.
Yeah. If you don't control the calamity which is going now, will be actually a desert country. But we have got high potential also. As you can see, we have got water. We are the source of the Blue Nile. We have a lot of waters coming out of Ethiopia. There is not a single river coming to Ethiopia. This indicates that Ethiopia is the water tower of Africa.
Only rivers flowing out of the country?
Yes, there is any single river coming into Ethiopia from outside. So this indicates that we are feeding, even many countries in Africa. You see,
Ethiopia is giving and giving.
Yeah, but we got nothing from them. We have to know.
Nothing flows back from Sudan.
Nothing flows back. No, I think there must be some in some forms. There must be some kind of flow back.
Het zijn mijn laatste uren op Ethiopische bodem. Net als de meeste Europeanen associeerde ik Ethiopië altijd alleen met hongersnood en kinderhoofdjes vol vliegen. Maar ik neem afscheid van een land vol trotse mensen die arm zijn op papier, maar zich van binnen de rijkste van de wereld voelen. Als anderendaag steken we de grens over en komen we in Soedan. Het grootste en tegelijk meest onbekende land van Afrika. Het contrast met de Ethiopische hooglanden is op het eerste gezicht enorm. Ik kom terecht in een winderige woestijn, vol herkauwende kamelen en mannen in wapperende djellabas.
Ze hebben hier een heel simpel systeem om de kamelen niet te ver weg te laten lopen. Ze binden gewoon een van de voorpoten dubbel. Kijk, zoals bij die twee. Dan kan dat beest niet weg. Kameel met een handrem.
De verkopers beseffen dat ze aan mij geen kameel kwijt kunnen, maar hebben iets anders in de aanbieding.
Ah, okay. Yes. All right. No one say, huh? No one say. Hey, my friend, Chuck.
We trekken verder naar het noorden, langs olie-installaties die het straatarme Soedan sinds kort grote winsten opleveren. Even verderop krijg ik voor het eerst op deze reis de Nijl te zien. Aan de overkant van de stroom ligt Khartoum. Khartoum is de hoofdstad van een woelig en verscheurd land, waar burgeroorlogen en etnische zuiveringen al honderdduizenden slachtoffers maakten. Het Westen wijst met een beschuldigende vinger naar het Soedanese regime. Tegen president al-Bashir loopt zelfs een internationaal arrestatiebevel wegens genocide en oorlogsmisdaden. Maar de machthebbers in Soedan hebben lak aan wat Europa of Amerika vinden. En hebben vijanden van het Westen altijd met open armen verwelkomd. Zelfs Osama bin Laden woonde een tijd in Khartoum. Met de hulp van Issam Gassim, een zakenman met de juiste connecties, slagen we erin een afspraak te maken met de man die bin Laden in de jaren 90 naar Soedan uitnodigde.
Hassan Turabi is an Islamic scholar and one of the most influential politicians in Sudan. He's a philosopher, considered to be one of the Islamic philosophers in the region of the Arab world and Islamic world. And I think he's quite intellectual. It's a nice person to meet. It's an open.
Because he's the guy who harbored Osama bin Laden in Sudan.
I don't know about this, but
You don't know about this?
There's a lot of rumors on that.
Mr. Al-Turabi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Jan Leyers. We are from Belgium.
Belgium.
Okay, hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Als ik de naam Osama bin Laden laat vallen, raakt Sheikh Al-Turabi meteen op dreef.
They don't know much about Osama bin Laden. They never met him. They never saw him. The media then creates a myth out of him. The one I met here, because he lived close by.
And what was your impression of him when you met him?
Oh, he's a simple man, educated in Saudi Arabia, didn't have education outside. He's a son of I know his family is a building family, very rich family. He came to Sudan. What would he do? He built an airport from his own money, from his family. Transferred from Saudi Arabia, and built a road north of Khartoum and started investing in agriculture. He was all alone. He's not his society. He's not used to our society. He stayed in his house, even his neighborhood. People didn't know him.
Does he have a sense of humor?
Not that much, actually. Not that much. Very simple gentleman. Very simple man. He's not an open person who can exchange with you jokes or ideas or whatever and change moods. I mean, as the dialogue moves along the lines of tension and coolness. And
keeps to himself more?
Mostly. Mostly here at least, because he's not his society.
Were you surprised when you heard about what Osama bin Laden did afterwards?
I don't think he did it.
Or ordered?
The people who did it were educated by the West. They were trained in Germany and in America itself. And in America, if you grow up, what are the films like? Well, the culture is violence. If you go move in an American house, the first thing that struck me when I used to live with Americans, as I went as a student, a young student, in the cupboard there is not relics of history from India or from ancient America or from archaeology. So it's mostly guns, old guns and new guns and big guns and pistols of all sizes and all. Yes, and look at their films. It's not a love story most of the time. It is not a detection of Sherlock Holmes of the British detection of criminal, how to find. But cowboys yesterday and now, bullies, they are violent people. How did they build America? Just violence. See their spirit. It's just these boys were educated there.
Of het tussen Soedan en het Westen nog ooit goed komt, valt af te wachten. Intussen hebben de Soedanezen voor de ontginning van hun rijke olievelden andere investeerders gevonden. Net als in Ethiopië zijn het de Chinezen die hier de middelen en de know-how leveren. En wiens brood men eet, diens taal men spreekt. Ik trek naar de Universiteit van Khartoum, waar de lessen Chinees met de dag populairder worden.
Drive the car. 往左，往后，往后，往，拐，马路，road.
How do you like Chinese? Is it difficult?
Difficult.
Very difficult?
It's very difficult. But interesting.
It sounds very difficult to me, and also the writing.
Writing, it doesn't so difficult. Maybe if you haven't good background about Chinese, maybe you think that's so difficult. But if you study Chinese, it's so easy to write. Maybe to pronounce the letters, it is more difficult than to write.
What can you say in Chinese already?
I can tell you my name.
Okay, tell me.
我叫 Fatima. 我叫 means Fatima.
So
Mama who comme ci comme ça.
So what is it that attracts you about Chinese? Why do you want to learn Chinese?
I want to prepare master high degree in China. China is high in telecommunication. It goes so far, and I want to learn more in China.
Because it used to be all English, French, German. Now, also in my country, Chinese is really on the rise.
All over the world. Its civilization comes from all over the world.
Yes.
You can find anything made in China.
It's true. And cheap too.
Yes.
So you speak English, a little bit of Chinese.
And
Your
Arabic.
mother tongue is Arabic.
Arabic, yeah. But we are not Arab, we are Nubian.
You are Nubian.
Yes, but we mix with Arab. Come from Saudi Arabia,
Yes.
come with Islam, and we mix with them.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you too.
In China.
I hope so. I hope so. Enjoy your time here in Sudan. All
We
people
will.
are friendly.
I know, I've
everywhere,
noticed.
everywhere,
I've
everywhere. You can ask
noticed.
about anything you have. They will tell you about everything. And honestly,
Well, I noticed.
like me.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Mijn eerste dag in schurkenstaat Soedan is er een vol verrassingen. De gastheer van Osama bin Laden blijkt een vriendelijke opa en studenten spreken in Khartoum even vrij uit als op een campus in Antwerpen of Amsterdam. Ik kijk met spanning uit naar wat me hier de komende dagen te wachten staat.
وهرا وهرا رحت خسارة هجروا منك ناس شطارة وهرا وهرا رحت خسارة هجروا منك ناس شطارة.
Hij is ontslagen op 1 maart 1943.
Op zoek naar zijn familiegeschiedenis heeft Jan-Jaap van der Wal nog een lange reis voor de boeg. Verborgen verleden, na de ster. Morgen in Tegenlicht.
Voorpagina Verenigde Staten achter hacker Gongrijp aan.
Meester-hacker Rob Gongrijp is het nieuwe gezicht van de hype rond Wikileaks. In Tegenlicht vertelt hij het ware verhaal over zijn samenwerking met Julian Assange. En over de wereldschokkende impact van Wikileaks vanuit een klein huisje in IJsland. Tegenlicht, morgen bij de VPRO.